video. My other videos are much better quality, obviously. But I just think this is cool that I can do live like this. If you happen to be tuning into YouTube right now, this is live. It's like 6:36 in California. This is unbelievable that this is possible. It's amazing, really. But anyway, I'm actually getting pretty good audio. I'm using a mic here. Not a real expensive mic. It's like a CAD $50 thing. But it really sounds good. But I want to talk about a couple new things here today too, but I always like to play a little bit every day. I like to do at least one video a day. Sometimes it's guitar ladder material, which really works, folks. I've really reinvented guitar instruction. I really have. I have reinvented guitar instruction. I found a method that works, that bypasses the left brain, bypasses all that analytical stuff, doesn't really get you anywhere, and helps you actually experience, music, experience the different 10 systems of improvisation, helps you experience the tension and resolution. And by playing, my different 250 studies, you learn those 10 systems of improvisation, and you learn, how to create, interesting improvisations and get to know the colors of music. It really works. For $199, it's about $10,000 or more in guitar instruction. You can order it at stevesguitars.com on the homepage. For $199, you get a 10-year membership, over 250 studies, but delivered one or two at a time, so you can absorb it. And I send you links to videos at Hightail, and then email you charts and tab or whatever it might be. But it's really powerful. It really works. It's a result of 40 years of work. Anyway, I like to share something every time I play. So I've been messing with this lately. So. Let me try to turn my audio up a little bit. Maybe it's registering different here than it is. Okay, but anyway, I've been doing this in the DADGAD. Things like that. So now I start adding just this one note here. I just think that's kind of cool. That's just, as opposed to going from here or here. I just start here. Just think it's kind of funky, Now I'm missing a nail right now, so it's kind of hard for me to articulate some of the notes I normally do. But yeah, you start to work these notes. Then you can. But anyway, so I'm starting here. So just starting that one, or you can start here. See, it creates a different color. That's what music's all about. It's creating color. It's a different color. Like go there. Or here. Nice kind of a funky, Try to do it slow so you can check it out. It tends to come out a little bit different every time I play it. So you just. So, just finding simple chords like I talked about in the other video, and single notes. Go with it, okay? that. But I'm kind of working off this. Starting on this note. I think it sounds really cool. Kind of funky, you know? But you can kind of again, I'm missing a nail, so this, I normally do that run like this. But you can hear how a lot of the notes in the treble aren't coming out because my A finger is really, really low, the nail. It's going to probably be a week until I'm up to par again, which is a bummer, right? But anyway, I just wanted to show that, so as opposed to just like this. Sorry. So it's a fun little thing to do with DADGAD, and again, like I said in the last video, you know, repetition's a mother of mastery. But what just working DADGAD, try just different chord forms, just improvise. And like I've been working this thing, I really dig it. I haven't played it before. Not so much of a performance, it's just trying to share ideas and DADGAD, so I'm just kind of having fun and messing around. But yeah, the best thing to do is to work on single note patterns with chords so that you kind of learn how to blend back and forth. That's why. Or. Different, like starting on that. Looking for that before because I was always going. Which is cool, but it kind of sounds nice. Kind of brings out a little more blues in it. You get that kind of, you know, move up there. So you kind of work on single note patterns and then mix it up with the chords. experiment with different sections like that. So I hope you enjoy that, and this guitar is available too. $3.99, all solid wood guitar, solid spruce top, mahogany back. As you can tell, mahogany back and sides. RD10, brand new recording king, sounds amazing. $3.99, folks. This is such a huge. To get a guitar all solid wood that sounds great with the kind of the pre-war X scallop bracing and everything, amazing value. All right, folks, take care, keep the positive faith. I want to mention real quick, if you want to make some money next year, I've got a project called coffeechannel.com, and this is where the real money's going to be made, folks. You know, it is a startup, but it's based on a domain name worth about $200,000. It's based on a $90 billion a year industry, coffee. And like Mark Cuban would say, it creates a new category of a social network. I can send you my business plan. The idea is to have a social network that's more artistic, not like Facebook, kind of boring and like a spreadsheet just made by like a programmer. I respect what he did, but coffeechannel.com will be a very organic, natural, intuitive. It will promote unknown musicians. It will have beautiful music, based on the social network will be based on a $90 billion a year industry, which is coffee, the second largest commodity in the world. So it's going to be kind of a hybrid. It's going to be music and visiting with friends and making friends. And I actually shared this idea with Bill Hudson, who produced Father of the Bride with Steve Martin. It's a true story. I actually met him. I believe he had an ad on Craigslist selling a Hafler power amp, and I answered it. And I was amazed it was him, but it was him. And he had too many of them in his studio and wanted to sell it. Just threw the ad on Craigslist, and we started talking on the phone. We really hit it off. We met in L.A. Really, I've never met a Hollywood producer before, and he was really cool. He had some unbelievable stories about when he was married to Goldie Hawn, did deals with Disney to make movies, and he was really a very, very sharp entrepreneur and a really cool guy too. We really enjoyed meeting each other. But anyway, I told him about my coffeechannel.com idea, and he said it was one of the best ideas he's ever heard in his life. He goes, "Steve, you have a hit," and I know I have a hit. I've talked to a lot of very, very sharp people about it. It's just not something you can do in a shoestring. But when you're investing in things, if it's the normal kind of stuff, stocks and all that, you got 8 million people managing the funds, and the real money is having some brass balls. But there's a lot of meat to coffeechannel.com because it's based on the second largest commodity in the world. And my idea is solid, and once a little bit of money gets behind it, it's going to attract a lot of other investors. But if you'd like to read the business plan, email me, stevezook, 7 @yahoo.com, or polkzoo@gmail.com. And that's Steve Zook, STEVEZOOK, 7 @yahoo.com. Investment, I did have it where it was a minimum of $50,000 to $100,000, but I'm willing. I can take smaller investors as well. Happy to send you a business plan. There's no big pressure here. I'll just explain the idea, give you a feel for it. I might challenge you on a couple things if But I have a friend that put $160,000 into Microsoft when it was first going, and he made over 30 million. I don't know the exact figure, but I know it was over 30. But coffeechannel.com is going to sell for probably 10 to 20 billion or more, and it's based on such a large thing, and there's really no cool social networks out there. It's amazing, really. So and I also do have the guitar brokering program for 10,000, which is available. The only reason I'm kind of mentioning this now is because it's becoming the end of the year, and you get tax advantages if you put your money into something now before the end of the year. So whether it's the guitar broker program, where for 10 grand you get about 5 grand of inventory and thousands and thousands in free marketing and promotion. I teach you how to start a guitar business and keep it going. You can you can sell all the products from the musiclink.net through me. You can drop ship. There's a lot of opportunity there to build something for your future, and give yourself a purpose and something you can really get behind, and as well as help your family and those you love and whatnot. But if you got some ability to invest in something that could really be big, coffeechannel.com. Email me, Steve, STEVEZOOK7 at yahoo.com. I always send people emails, and I'll put like disneychannel.com, foodchannel.com, weatherchannel.com. Most domain names are bullshit because they're just, people just start buying tons of names. But the .com is still king, and the whole internet has completely revolutionized. It's a shift in power. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been talking about this for probably 12 years at least. The internet's a shift in power. The fact that I can sit here in my office and do a live video is amazing. The fact that I'm getting 32,000 views every month on my YouTube is amazing. The fact I'm almost at 2 million total views is amazing, but I put a lot of hard work into it. But yeah, coffeechannel.com is going to work. You just have to have some faith and be positive about it. But if you'd like to really make some money and be part of something really cool, get in touch. I'll send you the business plan I have. It needs a little bit of tweaking, but it gets the point across. It's got a lot of people actually like the document. But anyway, it was done for me. And if you have any interest, and like I said, if you invest in something that's based on a huge market, and that's one of the things a lot of people like about coffeechannel.com. It's the second largest commodity in the world next to oil. But if you layer that on top of a social network, we're all in the people business. Social networks are one of the most valuable assets in the world. But when you layer that with the coffee business, and then we want to promote unknown musicians, so you got the cool factor, and you got some real soul to this business idea. This idea is going to work, folks. It's going to work. It's been well thought out. You're not going, what's the old saying? You're not going east looking for a sunset. A lot of people have different creative ideas, but they're not based on things that are really solid. Coffeechannel.com is based, again, on the second largest commodity in the world, coffee, 90 billion a year. And the branding statement that I thought of is linking the world one cup at a time. Anyway, it's a great idea. I've had some people extremely interested that actually wanted to invest quite a bit of money. But you know what? That door swings both ways. I felt they were going to be more trouble than they would be help. So that's something to consider. But anyway, this is an opportunity that down the road, a lot of people are going to wish they would have jumped in. And again, if you invest before the end of the year, you got tax advantages. So I can open it up to as small as a $10,000 investment. I'd rather most of the investments be 50 to 100,000. But if you want to invest less, that's okay. Just get in touch. I could work something out. And we'll go from there. But anyway, yeah, this is available too. Yeah, I mean, Coffee Channel, you hear music like this. It's going to have some really beautiful music. Anyway, I know this video ended up being way longer than it should have been, but anyhow. So yeah, this is available, $3.99, all solid wood, Recording King, brand new. It sounds outrageous. And hey, let me leave with an impersonation. I've been dying to do this for a long time, but I thought everybody would think I'm crazy, but I can't hold back my personality anymore. Okay, who's this? Well, Sparky, here's the problem. The way I see it, you got two choices here. You make me want to be a better man. bacon and eggs for dinner. All right. Guess who that is? Take care, folks.